Hello guys, before I start today's episode, a few words from future veterinaries. I'm recording this after the recording of the episode has finished. I've read your comments and I agree with some of you who told me that my tutorial is not very tutorial-like. So, sorry for that. I think after like episode 3 or 4 we've left the tutorial territory and we are just into a normal playthrough right now. The thing is, version 66 is drastically different in some areas than version 65, and Jake is constantly changing stuff. So I tried to give you a good entry into the early game, and up until the point we reached administration and we started conquering on the world map, things are pretty new for me as well. So I'm sorry that I'm not explaining stuff as good as I probably should. I'm pondering just removing the tutorial part about the titles of these videos, but I think from episode 5 onwards you can just view this as a regular playthrough where I just explain what I do a bit more thoroughly than I usually do. So if you're expecting a complete like hand-holding until we reach 5,000 population, that is not going to happen, because from like episode 5 onwards I'm also learning new things, and this is just a regular let's play right now, I think. There won't be much more of it. I think I'll be done at around 11 or 12 episodes, but let's see how it goes. So thank you for watching, and now let's jump into it. Hello and welcome back to Songs of Six. This episode is all about one thing. We will try to optimize a lot of things in our city. We're picking off right where we left off last time with our new district down here growing. So we will need more workers, we will need to increase our production down here. At least build our first production buildings down here. Because what we are going to need is more rations. Lots more rations. I can even see that we need more storage over here. That's why we don't have as many rations stored up. And we'll produce a lot of food down here, more rations, and then I will try to set up a slightly bigger army than we have at the moment. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to optimize my settlements on the world map. We have Flansbeck over here, which we haven't touched in a long time. We need to change that and we need to improve this region. It is pretty fertile and has enough area, so we should be able to grow it up to at least level 4. What we need to do that is we need more administration, and I also want to get way more science than we currently have, just so we can improve our empire a bit with the global tax we have over here. Like skilled workforce, tax collection is not that important, but loving subjects, for example, is a pretty good tag. Healthcare could also be nice. So those are the things I want to do. So the first thing is I will build a new bakery down here. I don't think I'll build a new ration maker yet, since we still have the one up and running here with only 15 workers. But a new bakery down here is important. I'll do some trading, because I also want to build our third laboratory down here. And then I'll start constructing a canal network, just so we can make use of all the nice space we have secured over here. But most of those things I think are a bit boring, so I'll do it in a little time lapse. Okay, most of the construction is finished. My canal network is up and running. For now I only need 3 pumps. I have upgraded them 1 level and they can provide 100 tiles of pressure each. So the whole canal network I laid out here is finished at the moment. I also built a little pool and a bigger bathhouse than the others. Grain farm, fruit orchard and auroch pasture are finished, as is the bakery. And the bakery is also already producing bread. The lab is also done. For now we have only 10 workers in here. We'll increase it over time. We are getting quite wealthy. What I'm going to do now is I'll take a look at Flansburg and I'll try to get this region. We have 100 administration, so let's get Flansburg up. For now we can do without any gems. And we will upgrade the capacity building so we get up to 1200. No, 1090 at the moment. Which is not enough. We want to reach 1200, so let's see what we can go without. We can get rid of the grain farm for the moment. Then we have 3 workforce. How much would we need for more capacity? 6 or 5? We can't get rid of the roads. We need it for the moment. So what we're going to do is we are going to take some of our science points and we are going to take skilled workforce 1. And for whatever reason we got 2 knowledge points? 2 workforce out of it? No idea how that happened. But we can upgrade our city. 1400 population. Over here we didn't get any workforce at all. 1 workforce over here and 2 workforce over here. Okay, I don't get it, but I'll take the present. So now it's a race against the clock. If our loyalty is decreasing faster than our population is increasing, but it seems like we will reach 1200 no problem. I'm going to fast forward a bit. And yes, we did it, 1200. We can get up to level 4, which gives us 26 more workforce. So we can... Health is looking good for the moment, so we can get the 2nd level of the band station. Now everyone is happy again. So now we can talk about getting the buildings we want. Okay, we have 3 stone deposits over there. We don't need more stone. Quickly checking. If I wanted to increase this to level 5, I would need 2400 population. If we increase this settlement to level 5, we would not quite get there. Quarantine to level 3. Level 3. Also not quite. Irrigation. That would do it. 2400. we'd have big health problems with that. Very big health problems, so let's not do that for the moment. Let's keep it at a nice manageable population of 1,200. So what we can think about now is getting the Workers Guild. Is a global building, gives us more workforce in all of our settlements. We would need to upgrade this. We can have a maximum of 4 of them, and the best thing would be to upgrade it to level 4, which we can't do at the moment. We'd need 360 workforce for it. 360 administration and 30 workforce, which we would get back if we had 4 of those. So your first priority should be to get 4 regions that can fit a Workers Guild at level 4 in them, a Royal Workers Academy. So you can then just have level 1 regions with lots and lots of workforce. So for now we are not getting this building. For now we are going back to getting our grain from here. We also want some gems from here. And I mean, might as well, if we have 15 workforce left, get more gems. And even more gems. So now we are importing tons and tons of gems, which we are selling off. But we can also store some, which I'm probably going to do over here. And then think about making our own jewelry. We have tons of coal, we have tons of ore. Let's employ more smelters. So now Flansburgh is upgraded. And we still have 5 workforce left. What do the road upgrades do? Give us more proximity. Not needed. We don't have enough workforce to upgrade this building. So then let's just get a fight pit and use the happiness to get more taxes. 25,000 every day. One more level. 34,000 taxes every day. That's going to shoot up our bank quite a bit. Still, administration, 40 points is not too much. We will need more administrators. Let's employ 5 more, and I think with that we will run low on paper. So let's get another paper maker over here. So what we can do now is we can increase the efficiency in our city a bit. For example, over here we are not getting lots of wood. We are getting no wood at all. So what we can tell this warehouse, I'm pulling resources. So the okay, so a little introduction into the logistics system. We have warehouses, and those warehouses have a radius. Everything within that radius can get picked up by odd jobbers and warehouse workers and put into this warehouse. I like to increase the radius quite a bit, just so no resources get left behind. This warehouse, for example, is full on wood. Just because there's tons and tons of wood lying around from all the building we did over here. I also told this warehouse you can select 4 pull sources to pull resources from our main warehouse in here. Which is good for a few things, but wood, for example, we shouldn't pull from there. Simply because this warehouse is full on wood and this warehouse has way too little wood. We can also tell the warehouse to not worry about grain anymore. And now I can have this warehouse and tell it to pull resources from this warehouse. I'm just disabling all of it except wood. So now the warehouse workers in my main warehouse will start pulling resources from this one, but only wood in this case. It's a bit finicky, it's way too much clicking in my opinion. Honestly, I think this logistics system needs to be changed. There is a few other things we can do. We can build... Where is it? We can build transports. Transports you can place down and then the resources lying around will get put into this transport, and you can select a target for the transport like this warehouse, and then all the resources lying around will get transported to this warehouse. Your warehouse workers will do this on their own, but if it's a long walk, they might not be able to pick it up, simply because they have a lot of other stuff to worry about. The logistics system in this game is kind of weird when it comes to a few things. I just saw that my first warehouse is full on furniture. Over here we have next to no furniture, so we can even tell this pull source to get some furniture. Yeah, we already enabled that. I don't think we'll need to pull bread. We already have enough bread. Also, meat is not needed. Fish also a big no. So it's a lot of clicking and I'm not a big fan of the logistics system at the moment. But I think Jake has already, the developer named Jake, has already said that this is going to be changed in the near future. Okay, so things are running smoothly. I think I'll skip forward. No time lapse needed. And just let some time pass. Okay, the little time skip is over. I didn't do much except unlock the jewelry and copy one of my smithies and make a jeweler. Sorry for my pronunciation on that one. It's a tongue breaker for me. So we are producing our first pieces of jewelry. It will take a while since our markets will take the first ones, and jewelry is rather important because some late game buildings like a temple need jewelry to be constructed. So let's just start producing a bit of it, since it takes such a long time. I could also buy it, but it's rather expensive. Another thing I will do now is I will use some of the space we got here to build me some more mushroom farms. Take the 2% hit, yes. Just build it up to here. So we're getting a few more mushrooms. My humans do like mushrooms. My Dondorians also like mushrooms, so gives them some good food preference fulfillment. My people are extremely happy, I think. Yeah, we're still providing way more than they expect. We will also need more herbs. So we can build an herb farm over here. We will also need a few more homes. This time I'd like to have walls for my people. And the homes I already have here can be upgraded. So let's do just that. We have 21 odd jobbers, almost 1,500 people. We are getting ridiculously rich, which makes raids much more likely. So another thing we can do is we can increase the size of our archery training yard. Just do this over here, and we can increase the size of our archery regiment. Let's double it. Which also means we need to let in a few more immigrants, like 90 of them. So we need more living quarters so we can upgrade those buildings over here. Done and done, and we will need more rations. So 10 more ration workers. So that's why I built my buildings a bit on the bigger side. It's just so I don't have to build a new bakery every time we need more. For example, I can just increase the workers, which means my cities need to be very dense, since I have buildings with lots and lots of workers, but it also keeps it on the compact side. I mean, I'm building a rather big city for 1,200 population. It can be quite a bit more dense, but I like the organic growth, to be honest. The one little fishery we built in Clouderac over here is providing tons of fish to all our people. So I think what we can do next is we can try to increase the size of this settlement. With us spending some science, so we get another level of skilled workforce, and we can even get a level of health. And while we're at it, we can make our people a bit more happy. So for now, I'm demolishing the fishery, I'm getting rid of the coal mine, and we try to increase the size of our settlement. 1,200 is the target, just like before. And this takes us there. Perfect. Health-wise, we are good. So let's just wait for this to get to 1,200 so we can upgrade it. Okay, Clouderic is also ready to be upgraded. So this time we will also provide stands, because for the moment they are only happy because my army is standing here. And that's not a long-term solution. I think we can forget about getting this to 2,400, because we would need to invest every single bit. And even then we wouldn't be able to reach it, so let's keep it at at its current population. Health is looking good. Happiness will probably need a bit more workforce. And administration. Okay, so now happiness is also sorted. And I think we were getting coal from here. And we were getting fish. So now we have 8 workforce left, which we can make use of. And there's not really anything I can think of that we desperately need at the moment. I mean, a fruit orchard would be pretty broken, but we don't actually need it. So I think I'll look to the future and get some civilian ore, which is so terribly inefficient I cannot do it. I mean, let's get some herbs. Why not? Okay, we have 5 left. Some more wood, just for now, temporary. We are making tons and tons of money. Can you increase the taxes over here? This settlement is also happy. I think this is the next target for expansion. So we get rid of our wood production in here. We have 13 workforce, so let's see if we can get up to 1,200. Not like this. How much would we need for the next upgrade? 3 workforce or 2 workforce. So let's get rid of the stands for now. So we can upgrade our main settlement, our main growth building one time. Except, so now this region is also growing to 1,200, level 4. I'll move my army over here to keep them happy. Which means we'll need less taxes in here. Now this settlement is happy, and once again, I'll be back when we reach the 1,200 mark. Okay, and our third region for this episode can be upgraded to level 4. So let's do just that. This region is also, I think, not a candidate for building a bigger settlement. Oh, okay, we don't even have enough administration to do that, so let's just ignore it for now. We don't need roads. And this was our wood settlement, so let's just upgrade it accordingly and let's get all our wood needs fulfilled. I'm sorry. There is one more thing happening this episode. I just got extorted once more. We have 120 soldiers. We have our kebabs, which are... I just saw we have enough equipment to get them a bit better equipped. So now they are actually, I think, maybe worthy of another name. But I mean, they have long swords, so kebabs is still good. They're just not the ones being cut anymore. They are the ones doing the cutting. At least I hope so. And my longbows are 80, but they are not well trained anymore because a lot of them are recruits. So we are getting attacked. Let's see if we can do this. The raiders should also be getting more. Yeah, that's a few more than before. They have some amoebias with bows. Okay, I think that's not too bad. Should be able to handle them. Especially since my guys are finally... a force to be reckoned with. At least I hope so. Okay, the enemy is moving in. These amoebias should be our main priority. They have 8 bows, but only leather armor, so they should be easy to kill. I think we already did land a few hits. Problem is we can't shoot at the enemy if they are within the woods. We are also getting shot at because they also have bows, so they obviously can also use them. I am a bit worried they have the numbers on us and they have some good equipment, so no denying that. But I think my people are better trained and have more experience, so we should be fine. Yeah, and my bows are doing damage. Perfect. Nice touch, amoebias are bleeding blue. Garfimi would bleed in purple. Okay, and their archers are dead. So now we can shoot at the guys in plate armor. I don't think they have any more archers, do they? Oh, those guys are also archers, so let's shoot at them. I think one of my guys already died, yes. We're also getting shot at, which is sad, but nothing to be done about it. Except shoot back. And now my guys are engaged in melee. Let's see if they can hold their ground or if they still bring great shame to us. Okay, the enemy unit is still being shot at. Some of their guys are running away from us. We are also getting shot at. But his archer units are done for. My kebabs are getting killed on the other hand, so that's not too great. Let's engage them. Okay, my unit has broken. He has 10 soldiers left, so let's just shoot at them. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I'm standing in the woods, that's not good. Now we should be fine. So my humans did worse than I was expecting. Pretty sad, but what can you do? I gave them training, I gave them equipment. The rest is up to them. And at least we won. We lost quite a few people in the process, but at least I don't have to rename the division. They still are my meat shield. Overall, I think we lost more equipment than we gained. Okay, it didn't deduct the equipment. That's nice. Okay, we need to replenish our population a bit. We did lose the whole unit of kebabs. But we only lost 3 archers, so overall, could be better, could be worse. I think we did good. So, not much happened this episode. I mostly focused on improving my regions and getting efficiency up and running, so improving those things we already have instead of conquering new. I think we are, in terms of production, we are almost ready to increase our army size. And then we can think about maybe even backstabbing Aegis and taking those 4 regions down here. I have a few more crazy plans, which I will share with you. Okay, there's a region over here with 2 iron ore deposits. But I think that's something for the next episode. So thank you for watching and see you the next time. Goodbye.